Hello and welcome back to the next episode. Now, we have broken into India. I think we can go into Unity here, even though everyone is already investing into Unity. I do expect that the aliens will basically try to flip this. I know that there is still one agent around here, so maybe it's this guy, I don't know, but he was definitely in India last time I found him, but I was not able to take him out. I had 2 shots at 50%, but it didn't work. And what else we are going to do this episode is, of course, flip the provinces here from the Eurasian Union to China, take out Mongolia, and if we can get the executive here in India, we also try to later on return Guwahati here to China as well. And yeah, that's more or less the goal here. And could also return Calcutta to Bangladesh just to make this whole thing weaker. I also consider to basically here, I don't know, probably return these to the EU here, probably release Kazakhstan again, just to weaken the Eurasian Union as well, and make more countries on the map for the other factions to play around with. And meanwhile, we of course wait for our Jovian campaign to kick off, and hopefully we can consolidate this time better than last time. So we are going to put up a station as soon as we arrive, which is in about a bit more than 1 month. And then we hope, of course, that we can keep it alive, get an orbital, get player defense arrays, and then from there we can expand. That's the rough goal. Also, as soon as we have the resources and the stations on Callisto, we are of course going to build marines. These marines have a rating of 40 currently, and I think for, let's see, outer system here, going to Callisto, these bases have a rating of 300, which means 10 or 9 or 8 of these marine ships should be fine to take out these bases here. That's basically what I want to do. Deprive the aliens of their mining. Callisto is one of their major mining sites. And of course we want to take it over. Well, therefore I'm just going to skip ahead a bit, because we are mostly waiting right now to arrive and probably wait for the station. As expected, as soon as we hit the Callisto system, we are getting, well, attacked by the aliens. I'm not going to show every fight here now, but basically that's what we can expect multiple times now. Multiple escorts, frigates, and maybe cruisers, maybe even heavier ships. But let's see if we can make it work. So, well, I'm going to just fight that because I do have multiple fights of this, so I hope everything will go right. Well, our Callisto base is still standing. We are already upgrading to orbital, which is going to finish in this mission phase. So we can build a proper base there. Also, we have been able to repair the fleet which we have there. So we took some armor damage from the fights we had, but nothing too concerning here. Now this mission phase we are also going to do some stuff to Russia. So let's just do this. Okay, our defense arrays again. We also had an alien landing here in Norilsk, but I didn't find it yet. So of course we ideally want to take it out as soon as we can see it. But even more reasons to now break Russia here. Break it apart as much as we can. And just give the other factions something to play with. Also, I have given a little bit up on our India project here. Not because I'm not happy about it, but instead, wait a second, particle dreadnought, okay, they all go into the defense fleet. Because the initiative was able to take 2 control points. So after I finished here the work on Russia, I'm going to crack down the other 2 servant points here, and then hopefully someone else is going to take it. And I might do the same here with Bangladesh in the end. So that will be perfect, ideally. Because I don't care if the initiative has this, because it's fine with me. No, decline.
Mission complete.
Okay, now we are going to cede territory to the Pan-Asian Combine here. There we go. Irkutsk, Petropavlovsk, Norilsk, Vladivostok, Yakut, and Novosibirsk. There you go. So the whole east now has been ceded to my Pan-Asian Combine. We got a little bit of unrest from this. It dropped a lot. Oh, not a lot. Minus 180, that's fine. But we got some inequality, it's fine. Cohesion went down like, significantly, which is a problem. So we lost a lot of research from this. Yeah, minus 500. And of course our knowledge went down slightly. We only got 26 million people, so that's not super massive. But we got some +5 MC and a little bit of GDP, of course, but also we got resource regions from it. So we have a resource region here. Wait, they still have the colony status here? Why though? Interesting. I mean, it's not that important. Irkutsk doesn't. It's not that important. Yakutsk, Petrovsk as well. They don't really have much. They would maybe have like one more MC possibly in the future, but China or Pan-Asian Combine here doesn't really have MC problems. We can basically double it without having a problem, but we don't have the production for this, even though we produce 60 points. I mean, we could produce more, put more into mission control, but it's fine. We also want to change the planet to the better here. And now the next one we are going to do here is release Kazakhstan. Come on.
Mission complete.
There we go. Grant independence to Kazakhstan. Yes. Confirm. Perfect. Is it our under control now? Interesting. We got that. Funny. I'm not going to... I don't intend to keep it though. So let's just do something like this. Mission control a bit maybe. We don't care, but fine. With unity. Something like this. That's fine. And the remnants here of Russia, what could we do with it? We could give 2 things to the European Union. Or Ukraine. Yeah. I don't know. Probably we are just going to leave it like this, but we are going to de-nuke this one. So that's something we are going to do in the next mission phases here. Meanwhile, tech is progressing. In April we are reaching the next level here of our confinement fusion reactoring, and also our fleets are working decently. So ship construction is busy. We have more ships ongoing here, but we are lacking the resources. So let's just progress further here. Very, very well. Just a short status here. Now we are close to finishing a global tech and the inertial confinement fusion reactor. Also, we have to be very careful currently because they are really hunting for our agents. So we have to be careful again that nobody is visible, because we have seen a failed assassination attempt on me. And not on me, but the guys here. And well, also there's of course fighting over Callisto, and also there are fleets rampaging around Mars and Earth. not all of them I want to intercept, so because it's relatively time consuming, but also not really worth it. So for example, we could fight this guy, but we could also just let it be for the moment. But we should fight it relatively soonish. What's our ship construction currently doing? Earth is a dreadnought coming in one day, that's good. And the other ones here are coming over time, yes. So maybe it's in fact a good time to fight on Earth, which I'm probably not going to do here. These larger fights take a lot of time.
Don't ever make the mistake
there
of
we
thinking
are
the
with
problem is
Accelerando
solved.
here.
Defeating any enemy is like plucking your eyebrows. For every...
And now the question is, I think... G-Nice is not necessary. Colony Hebs we could go for, but don't really need to. Could just do fleet logistics here as a global tech. And didn't I just read that the ship is finishing in one day? 0 days by now. Okay, so it should finish any minute. But also there's a fight, I think. Okay, inertial confinement reactor is now done. And that's also going to be interesting. Induced inflection point is something I want to do. Global Empire is also something I want to do. And now the Proteum Nova Torch is something we need. And of course the Reactor 7. And there's our new ship. So many things. Inertial confinement reactor 7 is 500,000. That's a lot. There we go. We're going to finish neural engineering here quickly, and then we can pick the new drive there. Now, what's going to be interesting is to investigate what this changes, the new version. So let's just take our auto system flagship 2 here. And let's just take the siege class attack because we have 3 of them coming. So we're going to upgrade this guy. Now we could upgrade to the new generator here, or reactor in fact. So let's see, 350, 500, 500, 250, that's the cost currently. So we would shave off another 50 nobles, in fact. And a lot of exotics. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So basically we are going to build the version 3 here with the next generator. And then we are going to, of course, upgrade everything slowly over time upward, except for the ships which are at Callisto already. So only new ships which are constructed on Mars are going to get upgraded here. Of course, on Callisto, let's rename these guys, colonizers. On Callisto, we have been able to hold. We do have 11 ships here now. I think another 2 are coming. Not these guys. Here. Yeah, 2 dreadnoughts are coming towards this. I hope there's nothing in here which accidentally got put in here. No, everything is as designed here. Yeah, and so I think we are going to need more stuff here. Because I don't think that I can take out a station yet. Of course it would be nice to take out a station, because that's going to be costly for them. But these battle stations here, of course, are dangerous. But here are space works, so maybe this... Oh no, there's still like 2, 4, 6 battle stations and a layer defense array. Also space works here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff still. And in Jupiter itself, let's see, in fact, Jupiter. Okay, we have basically all of them at Callisto and one at Himalaya. That's good for us, which means that if we can break fleets here... Oh, wait a second, is there a fleet coming? Oh yeah, we're getting a fight. Maybe let's do this one, just to... Ooh, wait a second, there were big ships in there. That's going to be... Probably, that's going to hurt. Most likely that's going to hurt. Because one battle cruiser is already dangerous. 3 of them, or something similar, can be quite... dangerous. So, start battle here. Do we already have our layered defense areas finished? That's the question here. No, I think they're not finished yet. But we still go behind the hub here. We're not going... Yeah, we're only going like with... Let's even go down to 50 here. Yeah, we only have a point defense here yet. Okay, and let's do this fight here. Might be interesting. Now, battleship, 2 battle cruisers, destroyer frigates, escort. Okay. Whew. That's a lot of stuff, in fact. Okay, that's going to take a while until they engage, so let's skip a bit. Here we are. The engagement begins. Now, what are we going to do here? We need to take out the big ships first, which means that our siege dreadnoughts here are going to focus on these battleships. So we are going to assign 2 of each here on each of the big ship here. Oh, we don't have enough. We are lacking... The flagship has a PAC, yeah. Particle cannon, so that's fine. And we are... I don't know why they shoot this early, but shooting down the rockets won't be a problem here. And... Wait a second, what are you? Siege... System Dreadnought. And you are also a Dreadnought. So these 2 here... I want you to focus on this guy. And I want you to particle cannon that guy immediately. That didn't work apparently. Maybe he's too far away. Here's a plasma in fact. That's annoying. Okay, now our siege classes here. What are you in fact doing? They have started to shoot, I hope. I know the big ships are still far away here in fact. Okay. Now the siege coilers are starting to shoot. What? We just lose a ship? I don't know. Felt like it, but maybe that was an alien vessel. Okay, so the big ships are slowly in range here. Something died down there. And these 2 are behind. We took some damage now. It's not ideal, but probably can handle this. That's because of the phasers here probably. Or laser weapons they have. But now they are going to be busy with the siege coils here. And... yeah. You are what? You are a dreadnought, right? Yeah, you're a normal dreadnought. So you can... in fact focus on this guy here. And the flagship here. Oh, you are damaged already. Should also focus on this guy. And here are also a dreadnought, which means plus particle cannons. You are also going to focus on this small guy here. Burning wind, exactly. And our siege coils are now arriving. So let's have a look here. A lot of bullets coming towards them. And not everything can be shot down. Perfect. Yes. That's now we're talking here. And yeah, it's just a question of time, you know. 1 down. 2 down. Come on. This one is also down. And now I don't know if there's still shoot on the frigate here. And you shoot on this one. Well, that's the might of the fleet of Earth here now. Perfect. This one is also down. I think we can take everything now. Everybody shoot on this guy. And with the particle cannons taking out the drive, the coil guns have easy time hitting them. Exactly, that's why I have them. You don't see the drive damage to certain subsystems, but you can like feel it when they suddenly stop moving too fast. Yeah, we took some damage, but that's all. 4.9 exotics, really nice. Also 23 nobles, I take everything I can. And we got some promotions out of it, always nice. And now, let's see how costly. Oh, you don't have to pay much. But the main fleet, that's going to be the big question here. So repair and refuel. Oh, that's fine. 24 nobles, but 42 days. Maybe wait a second. Callisto base here. We only are working or operating on a space dock, so that's a problem here. When does the shipyard finish? 15th of April. So that's like 1 month from now. And I mean, we could just do it. If we get attacked in between, it's also fine. We are not going to move there. I don't really care. Let's just do it. Yeah, and basically that's like how it will continue for a while. When we get more ships here, we're going to send them there. And I think... There are no fleets at Callisto currently. Yeah, maybe I want to simulate that fight against a station. Maybe we can already win. So basically we are going to wait for the repair and then we maybe try it out. Also with the 2 new ships which should arrive soonish. Yeah, 16th of March, so basically that's tomorrow. So that's of course super awesome. Ooh, ring core is also finished. Okay, now we're talking. So currently we do have 4 layered defense arrays under construction here. We do have some fusion reactors under construction here, and we have 1 shipyard here under construction. Of course, 1 shipyard is not going to be enough. Also, we do need farms. At least 2 right now. We do want ship. Yeah, so the space dock. Yeah, we can upgrade the space dock. I want 3 shipyards here on top. That's not going to be enough energy now, of course not. So fusion reactor right here. Going to need another one. What's this? Oh, the point defensor. Yeah, we can just overbuild this one. Now we have 55 energy left. Each shipyard is 120 crew. We are now at 480. Yeah, it's still within the budget of 2 farms, but not for long there. Also, we are going to rebuild these 3, so let's just do 1 fusion array and 1 more farm here. And then when these 3 are obsolete, we can make more shipyards here. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. The Jovian campaign, I think it's now beginning. So what do we need to do? I think let's do one last thing here. We have the Marine class here. The Marine class is something we need anyway. We can put on the new level 6 reactor here. So that should drop the cost even further. 120 nobles right now. Down to 67. 76. 67. Yeah. And KPS is way too high, but that doesn't really matter. Is there anything else we can change? No, I think that's fine. Basically, that's going to be the Outer System Marines version 3 now, as the first one. And now if we calculate that we need at least 8 to be sure. Oh, right, 8. 320. Was 320, right? Callisto. These bases have... Yeah, 320 might be enough. So we need 8 of them. Which means we need shipyards, of course. But 8 of these bad boys are... That's not that much, in fact. Yeah, as soon as we have shipyards, we should start building troop carriers more than building siege classes, because we can take out the mines without taking out the space stations. And just taking out how many mining bases? I'm not sure, but 7 or 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is of course massive. And also we want to... Ooh, 17 fissiles and 8. And another 5 point. Yeah, this Callisto is going to fix all problems we have. And we do have 5 possible mines without upkeep costs. And we are going to get another 6 here. So we can do 11. Yeah, that's basically all of Callisto. That's exactly what we need to do now. We should focus. We don't need necessarily to focus on the high water count here, because we have still massive income from Cirrus here. So what we are interested in are all the sites which have a decent noble, like 6.9, 3.9, 5, 4, and so on. And these ones, for example, at Linde here, we can't skip because they are not giving us any metals and anything. So, next episode, we're probably going to take this. We're going to take out all the aliens, and we are going to heavily settle Callisto. And when we got Callisto in our back, this campaign suddenly is a lot faster. Interesting that the servants are here. We could just let them build this up. What do they have here? here? Outpost so far. I don't mind if they do some bases here. 7 isn't too shabby. 9. Ooh, there's a lot of nobles here, in fact. The cost is only 2.1. That's still high. 21 nobles here. Okay, we have to take this thing here. 13 and 7. They're all good. Yeah, of course, Ire is crazy. But 4 times the radiation is nothing to shrug away here. But in the end, we are going to consolidate heavily here in the Jovian system now. We are still probably going to ignore the whatever the aliens are doing in the Earth system, because as long as they don't fight us, we don't care. But as we can see here, all these fleets are flying towards Earth here. Most of them at least. And here is an assault carrier apparently. Yes, and a dreadnought. September. There's another one. That's September the year afterwards. Okay, interesting. Yeah, but taking the Jovian system will speed up this whole campaign massively. Now, where are we in regards to fleet power? We are at 2,700 roughly. They are 72,000 already. Okay, they have exploded heavily in fleet power here. But that shouldn't be a problem because 4.3k here, interesting. Yeah, when we start depriving them of their mining, that's going to fix a lot of issues here. They only have 5 bases in Saturn. Okay, this is a big one. Everything else probably can be ignored more or less. And of course Chernobyl itself, which has decent mining. Oh, they only took one of these? Interesting. Also one only of these ones. Interesting. Yeah, I think that the Jovian system is really like a quarter of their production, maybe more. That will be a big dent in their shipbuilding and everything. And of course we are going to start taking out a lot of stuff. And of course there are still a lot of things here in the asteroid belt, but we don't really care right now. We are going to focus on the main planet. And what do we need to do? Yeah, Jupiter here. Then we fly to Saturn. Uranus is of course a big thing again. Neptune is minor. And Chernobyl itself. And then the major fleets here. But the major fleets will solve itself in the end. Yeah, that will solve itself, because when we start fighting back properly, they are going to be, let's just say, nervous. And with the new goal, which is no longer like a certain percentage of firepower, it's more like freeing up the key systems here. That's much easier to do. So we can hunt these fleets, we can take out. We're going to just slowly progress outwards, starting on Callisto here. And when we got another fleet ready, we can go outward further. But yeah, looking nicely. And with that, I'm going to say see you in the next episode. Leave a like and subscribe.